Hello dear traders. Thank you very much for helping us. You will find links in the description of this video. We will look at the main indicators of the company Stellantis N.V, ticker STLA. The review was created on the basis of data as of July 4, 2024. By classification Guru.Markets company Stellantis N.V belongs to the subcategory Autoprom. 7 companies take part in the comparison, which is unrepresentative. Let's start with general information about the company. If you want, you can put a stop. You can study all the indicators of the corporation under study more thoroughly. Access to the table with the classification of tickers is absolutely free and free. Thank you for your repost, as well as various other help. We really need it all. Market capitalization of the organization Stellantis N.V. valued at $56.09 billion. And the market capitalization of the subcategory is $567 billion. Stellantis N.V. accounts for a share of 9.887%. It is one of the average companies in the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is $90.09 billion. And the capitalization of the subcategory is $513 billion. Stellantis N.V. constitutes a share of 17.556%. Having compared the shares of market and book value, we will see the following. Share Stellantis N.V. in the subcategory in case of market value assessment is 9.887%. The book value is 17.556%, which is 78% more than the share of market capitalization. Assessment of the organization's share of market and book value in the subcategory. Good, 1 point. The organization's debt obligations amount to $32.432 billion. Debt-to-book capitalization represents 36% of the company's capital. Result on the company's financial obligations. Good, 1 point. The company's stock market value to earnings ratio is 3.1. The average for the subcategory is 7.3, and this is 58% lower than the average for the subcategory. Assessment of the company's stock price to profit indicators in comparison with companies in the subcategory. Very good, 2 points. Profit for the last 12 months amounted to $20,103 million. The projected profit for the next 12 months will tentatively be $17,505 million. 12.9% less than at the current moment. An assessment of the projected future profit indicator in comparison within the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. The company's value to revenue ratio is 0.3. The subcategory average of 0.6 is 50% lower than the subcategory average. Assessment of the company's market value to its revenue in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Good, 1 point. Revenue for the last 12 months was $204,910 million. Future revenue for the coming 12 months is tentatively expected to be $178,440 million. And this is 13% less than at the current moment. Assessment of projected future revenue in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. If you are interested in our analytics, then in this case, we kindly ask you to subscribe to the channel and click on the bell. It's free for you. You'll be the one who will help the development of this project to the fullest. Thank you so much for your valuable subscription. The sales margin is 9.8%, with an average for the subcategory of 7.7%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 2.1%. Profitability assessment in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The company's share in terms of the number of subcategory personnel is 21.85%. This is a 121% increase in market capitalization share. And this fact shows an imbalance in the company's market value Stellantis N.V, rather towards underestimation. The amount of market capital for each employee of the organization is $217,000. Whereas in the subcategory there are $480,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 54.8%. Estimation of the company's capital volume per employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The volume of profit for each employee of the company is $77,800. The average for the subcategory is $66,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 18%. Estimated profit per individual employee compared to subcategory performance. Good, 0.5 points. The company's sales volume per employee is $793,000. In the subcategory there are $861,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 9%. Estimation of the share of revenue per individual employee in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. The volume of sales transactions was 1.2%, with an average for the subcategory of 2.3%. This is an assessment of the risk of a short squeeze. Indicator RSI, 14, shows a level of 34% for the company Stellantis N.V. Whereas in the subcategory this level is 50%. Potentially, the subcategory's securities are valued higher than the company's Stellantis N.V. Comparing the dynamics of the company's share price Stellantis N.V. and subcategory shares. We see that over the past 12 months the company's shares Stellantis N.V. showed a change of 11.6%. Against price changes for the 4.5% subcategory. This does not clearly indicate anything, but it is necessary to take note of this fact. The overall result is as follows, 6.5 out of 10 points. The average result for the subcategory is 1.1 points. If you look broadly, within the stock market in general, we see that the average result for the stock market in total is 0.4 points. Against a score of 6.5 points for Stellantis N.V. Let's go to the order table, which is available to everyone. The link is in the pinned comment. The order table contains all publicly made decisions by the information system Guru.Markets. Access to the order table is free and free, link in pinned comment. As a result of the valuation of the company's securities Stellantis N.V. Information and reference system Guru.Markets, the decision was made. Open an order, for a reason Stellantis N.V., the most undervalued company in the subcategory. Thank you so much to the public for watching this video and for using the information system Guru.Markets. You really are the coolest crowd.